Uh,
Are you doing a countdown again?
No, I'm not doing a countdown again because you always say stupid, lewd things when I'm doing it. So, hey, we're live! Welcome, everybody,
Yay.
to Forgotten Fates, a Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 edition campaign. This is currently... I lost it. Where'd it go? This is currently Season 6, Week 10, Hour 1. We're back.
Uno.
We're back.
See, my purpose is to purposely fuck you up every intro.
Shut up. If you recall from last episode, Haavia's not here because she's a murderous wench. The player that plays Haavia may be back later with a new character that we may or may not kill. Ardo fell asleep on the bear and has been sent back to the house.
Ditched in the house.
The narcolepsy.
The narcolepsy, yeah.
Up by the hearth.
Yeah, we just propped him up. We propped him up. He's face first in a table of chicken, or a plate of chicken right now.
I really love what you've done with the place. The gnome statue is a great addition.
Let's see, where do we leave off? Y'all were camping out for the night. I was going to start it up when morning came around.
Good morning.
So Ardo, who had slept through the previous day, was wide awake and popped off through a portal to handle a couple of things now that he's taken over the guild.
All right. Yeah, he's like the leader of thieves and stuff.
Yep. Dermot,
Thief things to take care of, like Dermot takes care of Captain Things.
Captain things, Steve things, Steven things.
Ardo and I speak the same language.
Captain Things and guild
The
business.
vertically challenged, we're on the same wavelength.
Shortly after after you're all waking up, a
knife stabs you.
Yes, that works in the heart.
Tune in next week, and
Now we'll start our next game.
And that's it. Thanks for showing up.
yeah.
You're all dead.
I'll go with that. That works then. All right, so everyone died. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, bye.
So we're outside the mouth of Song, I believe, right?
Right. It's a small shrine to a loon that
Hey,
Alistair,
you leave my previous god out of this.
Did you? He had something stuck in his throat. He didn't say that.
Alistair, that's right. I forgot. I'm sorry. And it's Saloon was yours, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The S is silent.
His was Saloon. Mine's Sunni.
Sunni. You know what? I'm changing religions. Everyone's converting to Sraggism.
She is the one called Saloon.
Silent Dion? Are we praying to Silent Dion? She is the greatest singer in the world.
We have to save the kids with the kayak through the windows. You ever seen that? Google
You're
that
welcome to roaring in the forest as monsters spawn somewhere nearby.
Yes.
Yes,
Ryan,
I'm keeping that. That's how you wake up. There's
Ryan,
a roaring in the forest.
Ryan, are you playing in front of the sun right now?
Yes.
You're a little washed out.
I put on makeup.
What do you mean? This is how I know.
You may went a little heavy on the powder. Just saying.
I powdered it up before. Yeah, I think. Let me just turn that back.
Hit the freaking tanning boots, bro.
Dude.
So,
hi, Sragg.
Dermot, you're the first one to hear it and snap awake, hear the roaring off in the distance.
Oh, fuck, that happened. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping it now. You spawned it. I'm too late.
Oh, bring it.
Yeah, I'll bring it. It'll be fine, really. What do? You're up here all alone. I'm not too worried.
I'm gonna wake up the bear, and I sleep in my armor because it's light. And I will stealth and go investigate.
So you head off on your own? Okay.
Of course, that's totally the right thing to do in these situations.
Oh, goody gumdrops. So, what about...
I'm stealthing to make eyes on the noise. That's my intention.
That's your intention.
To get eyes.
Gotcha.
That was your intent. However,
I don't see a problem with
I
it.
sent you a link in Skype.
Did you?
No, the group. Check it when you have time.
Oh, yeah, I have to go rewatch that.
14 seconds. That's as long as it is.
Okay. So
Oh my god.
creeps
I
off.
can't even. Nope. I can't even. I just can't even. I think my browser just crashed.
Here's my description. We'll just use that. I like that one.
Bust
That
through
looks
those
fine.
walls with the kayak.
All right. So Dermot, you're creeping through the underbrush. You peek up, and you see a creature that looks somewhat like a troll. The only thing that kind of sets it off is you're going to notice that where its head would be, there's tentacles and a huge gaping maw of teeth. It has 6 tentacles, 3 coming off each side that each seem to have eyes and mouths on them with hooked barbs.
Ugh.
So this is the Tremors monster walking.
Close enough, yeah. There's mouths and eyes all dotting along the tentacles. And we see a barb here, an eye here, a mouth here, another barb. It doesn't seem to have any eyes on its actual face, and it seems to have caught something that it's eating. It looks like it might be an ogre that it's chowing down on.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So what's the scale of this thing?
It's pretty big. You're going to guess it's about 14 foot tall, hunkered over, chowing down on this ogre.
Who sees this?
Dermot,
Okay.
the guy that went off alone.
I have any knowledge of this creature?
No, but you have a buttload of experience and hit points. Hit points.
You do not.
I do not.
You recognize some of the troll shapes, but you're not sure what caused this.
You eat pieces of shit like that for breakfast.
I know, right?
Eat pieces of shit for breakfast? That's gross.
No.
I will stealth back to the party.
Okay.
You're actually joining the party?
Cue Pixicado strings.
All right. So Dermot sneaks back.
Come on, Ryan. Where's my pixel? Thank you.
There we go.
That was kind of creepy. He creepily sneaks back.
Well, I was creeping.
They're not in the right tune.
So Dermot creeps back into the middle of the main camp, and Darren and Kel, y'all were awoken by the sound as well. What do y'all do while Dermot's off doing this?
I get to my feet and I draw my sword because that's probably frightening sounding.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Abruptly wake up, look around, and start looking for the source. Which direction did it come from?
It came far back off behind the temple, somewhere in
like-
the woods.
Further north of the temple, right?
Yes.
This is not how I remember the mouth of song.
No.
What did it sound like? Like a beast?
Some type of strange beast, yeah.
It was kind of
Nothing
like,
you've heard before. Yeah, that. With a little more guttural.
Something like that? Like
Yeah.
Sure.
just a
I'm
horrifying.
going with it.
I'm fucking
Horrifying.
terrified.
You're like, the fuck? Some weird guy over there doing stuff.
Never heard anything like it before. Or anything.
Sounds
never-
like some crazy human just
Yeah.
losing his fucking mind over there in North.
Yeah, if the human were about 20 foot tall and with a rather deep voice, yes.
Lower the octave a little bit.
Okay, so this is terrifying. Okay,
This is the terrifying mark? Like, this is
Yeah.
where that line is? Okay.
That's where you
Well-
draw the line.
in this group,
Right there.
for sure.
Oh, shot fired.
Grab my stuff, kind of like start packing up, get the fuck out of here. How close are we to the temple?
Y'all camped right outside of it. It's just a small shrine.
All right, well then let's gather everybody. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
Everybody.
Get up, get your stuff together.
Everybody.
You're gonna, after you got your stuff packed up, you're gonna look up and notice that Dermot's gone Perhaps he was eaten.
He was at a different camp though, right?
Yeah,
was
he
in
camped
camp.
by himself.
He was at A camp. We were at
A
B camp.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Is there still a fire at A camp?
Dermot, was there a fire?
What time of the day is it, or night, or what the fuck time is it?
Early morning.
Or
just
no, the
crack of
fire.
dawn.
The fire would have been burnt out.
Yeah, no fire.
A little puff
Perhaps
of smoke.
he abandoned you in the night. Maybe he's the one hunting you now.
Maybe he made that sound that we heard. He just flipped his
No,
mouth.
something make Dermot go crazy.
You see a pile of half-eaten mushrooms in the corner.
He went full werewolf. Run for your lives.
Would he be a bear wolf?
Werebear.
Where bear wolf? Bear wolf?
So
Not bears.
I got Kel packing up his stuff, and Dar, you get up and you.
Yeah, well, I would have first of all, looked around like, what the fuck, see if I saw anything.
Right, you didn't see anything, and you noticed Dermot's gone.
How distant did it sound? Like echoing, sort of through the forest?
It's not too far off. You're going to guess it's probably maybe 200, 300 feet off north of the temple.
How
All right.
dense?
So while I'm packing stuff into a bag, it's like, we got to get out of here.
Yeah, how dense is like the forest we're in kind of deal? I assume it's the forest we're in. Like
Yeah,
jungle,
it's pretty dense.
deciduous, coniferous. What kind of biome is this? I'm just kidding. It's fine.
I'm dealing with this one.
It's coniferous.
Coniferous?
Yes, it's
Like
coniferous biome.
Pine trees?
Yes,
Yeah, you get
Are
a-
they spruce? Are they fir?
like
Are
North
they...
American.
You talking
northern-
redwoods? Because that'd be fucking crazy, man. Redwoods.
you see like 3 bags sitting out beside the temple. A big note pinned to them that says IOU.
Oh, he still.
Hey,
owes
Darren,
us stuff.
where's Dermot? Trying to keep my voice down.
I'm whispering, I don't know. He was at that camp last I saw him. I don't know what that sound was. It didn't
Packed up
sound
now.
very inviting.
Do you think Dermot made that sound?
I don't remember Dermot sounding like that. It seems probably not like Dermot. I mean, he was a little upset, I'm sure, but that was probably beyond Dermot's normality scale.
So Dermot comes creeping up into the campsite.
Why are we whispering?
What does the bear look like when he creeps?
Low to the ground like a large moving
Nice.
rug.
on his fucking hind legs, creeping like that.
Circus bear.
Muscly, massive bear creeping.
You see Winston doing that behind Dermot. Dermot's got the full belly
Randomly
crawl.
darting behind trees and hiding, but his big bear belly sticks out.
Yeah.
Was that you?
No, it
There's-
wasn't fracking.
He's
me.
right. He's right there.
I don't know what it was, but I've never seen anything like it. Some tentacle faced thing, some gaping maw. It's chewing on an ogre right now.
Tentacle thing.
I don't ask. Well, I didn't go and ask it any questions.
Didn't we see tentacle things in the shrine
I
we were in?
didn't go and ask it any questions. Excuse me, tentacle monster. I have a few
That is a
questions.
mighty fine meal you have right there. Could I possibly disturb you and ask you some questions about your heritage?
What is
Would
your
you care to
place
do
of
a survey?
I'd like.
Food survey.
I am the customer service representative for this forest, and I'd like to know how your experience was.
Oh man, I wish anybody who ever asked me a survey had asked one of those things a survey. Jesus Christ.
So,
Goodbye.
what the fuck did I just say? Oh yeah, did it look like what we saw in the shrine, where we got the power source, the diamond, the big crystal?
Did it?
It had tentacles like that, but you didn't see anything like that on the wall besides the tentacles itself.
I mean, how intricately drawn were the pictograms on the wall? Really?
It
Well,
looked.
the
It looked
tentacles coming out of
fairly. It looked fairly similar.
There you go.
I mean, it had the.
Do you think it's hunting us?
It probably would already be here if it was.
What?
As if on cue, you
what she
hear a
said.
large echoing belch come from the north.
Job's done.
Maybe we should get in the temple quick.
That sounds like a wise course of action.
What are those bags? Did you check those?
Eggs?
Right there.
I thought, just to go back, I thought Moon actually spoke to Kel
When?
at the end of last session. I think Moon actually spoke to Kel because I distinctly remember him telling Kel to make sure Dermot got his bag.
Right. Good. Thank you. Yeah, Kel, you have a bag to give Dermot. Sorry.
Didn't I? I gave him. No, I had a bottle for him.
Oh, that's right. No, that's right. Kel's right. I gave him a bottle to give Dermot. Give him this bottle. I didn't give that. So yeah, the bags are there with the IOU stick on them. You got a bottle last night that Winston tried to hand to you, and you kind of like set it down, or waited till he set it down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
It's either still up in the dirt there, or you packaged it up when you were packing up camp unknowingly.
Option 3, it's been drinking already.
Oh yeah, okay. I forgot option 3. Didn't know the source of your anguish.
Dwarven garnet wine.
Sounds fancy.
It was fancy. Wasn't nearly enough of it.
It's like the dwarven version of Goldschlager. There's like gems in it.
Mm-hmm.
So back to what I said. What are those bags over there?
Beats the hell out of me.
You didn't put them there?
No.
Just kind of suspiciously look
I
at them
doubt
as I
they
walk closer.
I doubt they belong to the tentacle creature. Only one way to find out what they are, really.
You notice that each of the bags has a little patch sewn onto them. The bag on the farthest right has a musical note.
What do the patches are like? Kind of, yeah, okay.
The bag in the middle has a spider that's been crossed out.
Nice.
And the bag on the left side
Embroidered death to Haavia.
Bear paw.
has a bear paw.
Reach down and grab the note.
Realize they've been customized for someone that he wasn't sure whether or not could read.
We all saw these?
Mm-hmm.
We all saw these patches? Oh, I think these are for us. I'll go take my bag.
Okay.
I grabbed my bag and the note.
Oh, I must have forgot. It's St. Swithin's Day.
Excuse me?
You
What
never-
day?
You never heard of St. Swithin's Day? It happens up here in the north.
No, I've never heard of that day. What do you do on that day?
Or just random presents arrive from you.
You'll find the note that had the IOU written on the outside. When you open it up, it says, I hope you find these to your liking. I'm still working on rekeying your mansion.
I hope you find these to your liking. I hope you... What? Rekeying our mansion. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
still working on rekeying your mansion.
Arcane locksmiths are so hard to find.
He's working on rekeying our mansion. And, oh, this must be for Moon. Okay. Burn that note.
Yeah.
Well,
St. Swithin's Day, is that with Jolly St. Nick Claus?
This note will self-destruct in 3 seconds.
you heard of it. Yes, exactly. Like, let's get our stuff and head up that... Is it, I'm guessing it's steps up to the temple?
Yeah, it's little steps up to a small open temple, and then the actual shrine is down inside a small cave there.
Let's go look at this inside, away from the prying eyes of multiple... Whatever the fuck that thing was, I don't feel like finding out today.
It had eyes everywhere. They're definitely prying.
Is it gonna? You think it's gonna follow us in? How big was it?
Oh, it was eating an ogre.
What? I grab my shit. I run inside the temple.
In one bite?
Right, I think it had like a leg haunch in its mouth and was kind of going to town.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab the.
From about 30 feet away, I kind of yell back, like, "Yeah, and it burped, so it's done. Let's go."
I'll grab my anti-spider bag.
Would that be the
Carefully.
venom bag?
Carefully, based on the history of me grabbing envelopes and shit. And
Yeah.
It's almost like you
She
got a
pokes it with a
complex.
stick a couple times before she.
Tap it with my sword.
Mm-hmm. So you get your bags and head up to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Inside the temple, you see the same description from below. That's what I said the night before, the statue of Alistray, some seating areas, the huge mural of the landscape. Not landscape. It's like a tile map of sorts. You see the little altar.
Moons and shit.
Yeah.
You see moons and shit. Great description.
Shit
Gnome
emoji.
world tile map. There you go. How's that?
I got you.
Okay, Andara, do your thing. We got to get out of here.
I mean, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'll kind of recite the
Riddle.
Riddle.
Home prophecy.
Yeah, exactly. Again.
What does it go like?
Oh, son of a bitch!
I
I was trying to bring it out here.
Well, she's trying to find that. I'm pulling the shit out of the bag.
All right. You open up the bag, Dermot.
Yep.
Inside it, you'll find the pair of rods that you had requested.
Yeah.
You find a suit of armor made of hides. You find a pair of bracers and a cloak.
Well, this is quite interesting. I would swap gear.
They're changing out.
Yeah.
As you clap the bracers on, you notice you feel a lot stronger. You can feel it like you've solidified even.
I crack my knuckles, and is there a stone wall I can punch just to?
Yeah.
A pillar that's
There's
holding the roof up.
There's a huge, yeah. There's a huge mural here. You can just punch anywhere you wanted.
The mural?
Oh,
No, I won't.
really?
I walk up to the mural and I think about it, but then
There's also a statue of Alistray here. You can punch that.
I'm like Jesus.
I think about it, but look at Andara and realize it's probably not a good idea.
There's the small shrine down below you could punch. Or you could just punch the cave wall.
just keep going.
You said this is a path going down into it?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a point where that path is open to the sky?
Yeah.
I will punch the point where it's open to the sky so shit doesn't fall on me.
Gotcha. Yeah, you get a good feeling of it when you punch it. It doesn't hurt very bad, and you actually see some indentation in the stone where it starts cracking and it's on your leaves powder on your fist.
Nice. Moon
The
killing
dancer's
free?
motions have gone quite slack. A price must be paid. Seek dark maiden back, or see dark maiden back. Seek ye out the mouth of song. To stop the spider, don't tarry long. View the world with tearful eyes. To cast aside the will of lies. A path you'll find deep in the spine. To long forgotten dwarven mind. Beneath the ground they've gone to escape. The stairs to weather the storm with the sire of bears.
I sure as had hope that wasn't the sire of bears outside earlier.
They're just gonna sighs.
Me too.
Sire of bears.
I'm gonna look in my bag.
Kel, you open your bag. Inside it, you'll find a pair of rings. There's some boots. A cloak. A little amulet that has an hourglass on it.
Ooh.
And a fancy lute.
Time Lord.
Okay. I kind of hold up all the stuff, taking it in.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to grab the loot last because, you know, you save the best for last.
Uh-huh. Is that what
Now,
you're thinking?
Have I...
Is that what you're thinking? You saved the best for last?
Yeah.
He actually plans on playing that song when he gets the loot.
So you set the loot down, I'll save the best for last.
Well, because, like, I've never heard of many magical loots, right?
Right. Okay.
Just magical recorders.
Right.
Magical flutes.
The loot speaks up and says, well, you're going to have to be picking up a lot of stuff if you're saving me for last.
What?
Do we all hear this or just...
Yeah. Well, you said you saved the best for last.
Who
You're going to pick up everything in this temple.
Who said that? Who's in here? I'm fucking looking.
I said that, the loot strums.
Kel?
Hello? What?
Well, hurry up. I don't want to stay down here too long.
Well, I... Would you mind coming with us?
You?
Who?
Well, I'm not very well staying here.
Well, I'm not going to leave you here.
That's what I thought.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Lucille. Oh, that's funny, is it?
No.
Did you name that intentionally? Like, there was a thought behind that?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
I don't think he watches that.
Is there something I was supposed to watch?
No, but it's funny.
Okay.
I didn't want to tell you because I kind of expected this moment to play out in my head.
Okay. I'm curious.
What? How are you talking? What? Should I be concerned?
Honored is a better word.
Can I play you?
You'd better. You get a hint of jealousy in the voice.
Okay.
You won't need that other thing on your back. Just snap that over a rock somewhere.
I put it down for a moment. And then I pick up that one after I throw on everything. Currently. Like,
just kick that other thing down the stairs.
I pick up this one. Can I test it out?
Yeah.
All right. I start playing it.
It plays very well.
Like even better than the other one?
Mm-hmm.
I kick it down the stairs like it asked me to.
Yeah, you hear the sounds. Dong, dong,
Ding, dong,
dong,
ding, ding,
hits the bottom.
That
shatters,
probably wasn't the smartest idea.
explodes.
The temple comes crashing down on us.
And you're worried about me punching things.
Right? Fucking party, man, I tell you.
Is this telepathy that we were hearing, or was it actually a sound emitting from...
Sound.
Oh, okay.
It speaks.
So I would have honed in that it was the guitar, okay.
Yep.
You'd have smelled it. Smelled like a lute talking.
I smell sound all of a sudden.
Yeah, hello.
You
Taste
got
colors.
smell sense.
Yeah.
It's because of the mushrooms from earlier.
I smell colors.
Smell colors.
I hear smells.
Don't listen to Purple.
Purple a fucking jerk.
Well, we're not going to make very much progress here. Let's get back to a town.
Well, I'd like to do that, but I kind of have to help my friends right now.
Oh? Are you also famous musicians?
No.
Then we don't need them.
Well, we do need them. We do need to help them.
Is that Loot talking to you, Kel?
Yeah?
I'm talking to all of you.
What a strange device.
Well, I mean, I think now I've seen it all. The guitar is actually, or the lute is actually talking to us.
Is
Okay.
your soul trapped in that loot?
Heavens, no. This is my body.
Is that a body of your choosing?
Why, yes, I was born this way. I traveled the land, becoming the greatest performer, using various instruments until they fail me.
What? Failed you?
Yes. You'd better not fail me.
Okay.
You seem to be more skilled than the last.
The players are the instruments to you?
What else would they be?
I see.
They are somewhat useful.
What was your previous instrument?
Oh, a human bard of some renown. He lost me in a bet. Had all of his fingers broken for it.
Ooh.
I don't think I want to see that.
Well, then you better not fail me.
Yeah,
No, I mean both, literally and metaphorically.
If you two are done, I mean, we've got things to do, and I've got to get back to Everland. I've got a certain elf girl I need to handle.
Well, we are.
Just stick with us, Shorty. You can handle all the girls you want.
Oh no! Don't call him that. Don't. Nope.
You're thinking of Ardo. I know I'm short. It's how you use it. But I'm not short all the time. And actually, I've been willing to check out the... I will slowly shift to werebear. Because I'm not sure what the armor is going to do.
It shifts with you and stays on you.
And so I'm just looking down. Oh, this is... What? This is different. This is not like the other stuff.
That's a
Oh,
neat
here's-
trick.
Oh, here's roar, 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 roar.
No, it's where
can talk.
it's werebear. I didn't go all the way.
Kidding, yeah. Would be funny.
I
though.
never go full bear.
That was Winston talking then.
Yeah.
Ruh, 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 ruh. Quiet, Winston.
Quiet,
Actually,
you.
I'm like, oh, that's different, and then I will actually finish the shift.
Mm.
And this time, now there's an armored bear standing in front of you.
Yep.
Is there a way you prefer to be held? Like I can carry you on my back, correct?
And Darren's just kind of raising an eyebrow at this whole
You
situation.
intend to sling me across your back, do you?
Why?
Well, that's insulting.
I would hate for some harm to come to you.
Silence for a moment. Very well. Yes, you take point.
Operation Meat Shield.
I've changed my mind. We can keep the short one. He will make a fine backup dancer.
Wait, you're not going to turn him into a dancer, are you?
Give me some time.
You just hear a low growl.
I've taught worse.
Cut it out. You're going to get us killed.
Is this loot something that Moon brought to you?
Yeah, it was in the bag.
And Dara's gonna look in her bag.
You will find a set of gleaming chainmail and a blue dragon scale shield.
Okay. I'll pull them out. Inspect. Now, do I know what these are? Like,
Nope.
So I'm just looking at this fancy looking stuff.
Yeah, you're just being awfully trusting right now.
Yeah. Have you ever seen these before, Kel? This is rather interesting.
You
what's
also
that?
find a throwing spike.
A throwing spike.
Have I seen those before? Do you want me to do this, or are you going to do this? Sragg.
I'm going to let you do it.
All right. Out in the open, or
Mhm.
I think it's this. Yep.
And Dara's kind of like, hello? Talking to the chainmail?
You get no response.
You
I
get,
don't think mine talks.
You slide the chainmail on all the way. You get a voice in your head. Yeah, just like that. Then suddenly the loot starts laughing.
No, I definitely wouldn't have put it on until Kel gave me his insight on it. He's like, yeah, try that on, Andara. You should put that on.
You should
For
take
sure.
off all your clothes and put that on.
It's definitely...
Even if I didn't know, I'd be totally saying that.
You know?
Yeah, you should. Yeah, take that other stuff off. Put this one on. So I don't know if I failed or not, but
No, you're good. You're
Okay.
good to say what you need to.
what do I need to know about this? What's it called?
The armor is called
Because I didn't take his notes down.
Armor of the Celestial Battalion and Bulwark of the Great Dragon. You, however, do not know what the heck that throwing spike is.
Dermot hopes it's a vampire slayer.
Okay, throwing spike, armor of the celestial. What now?
Battalion.
Battalion +7 something. You hear voices.
Bulwark of the dragon something.
Great Dragon, yeah.
That's the armor of the celestial battalion. Have you heard of it?
The what?
It's pretty amazing. I can't believe he got that for you. Put it on.
I mean, it's really pretty.
It's a
Does-
fine enough chain that you could wear it under clothes and no one will be able to tell you're wearing armor.
It's like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll put
Wear
on.
it under clothes, and it's like people can't tell.
You're like,
Fine.
or not.
Or
Yeah.
you know,
Practically
Or
transparent.
just wear it. Whatever.
However you feel comfortable.
I'm just whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna put that on right now?
Yeah.
All right.
And that's the bulwark of the great. Was it dragon?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty fancy shield too. Way better than that other thing you were lunking around. That looks like a throwing spike.
And Dar will.
Throw the spike.
No, she's not throwing it.
I don't know why he gave that to you, but yeah.
So just look at the spike.
Mm-hmm.
Is it magical? I suppose I could determine that in a day or so.
Oh, here, let me do that.
What do you
Detect-
do?
Detect magic and kind of try
Okay.
not to get blinded with it.
All right, so Kel casts detect magic. You hear a scream as Kel's trying to claw out his eyes.
At the throwing spike?
Everything, yeah. The throwing spike is glowing especially, yes, but the rest of it as well.
Okay. But I was like trying to specifically isolate the throwing spike.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still blinding?
Yeah.
Too
Okay,
much
cover my
noise.
eyes.
Yeah.
Can I dispel that like at will?
Yeah.
Okay, I turn that off. Jesus.
Everything's all dark.
I don't think it's a throwing spike, but it's a throwing spike. Yes.
Right, with all the magic items, yeah, that was definitely. Are you all right?
No, that was a stupid idea.
So it is magical, but curious. What color is it?
Solid black.
Great.
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty dark right now.
Is it metallic in
Mhm.
texture?
Yep.
Cold, hot, neutral?
Cold.
Cold.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just gonna sheath it, I guess, if I have a spot like in a belt where I can put it or something, or
Okay.
for now.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So you've got that. So you've all put your new toys on.
Yep.
What do you do now?
Follow Dermot.
I'm looking around the shrine to get clues on if I can find some kind of entrance or
Unless Dermot's just standing in the corner drinking. In which case, I'm helping Andara.
Dermot's
look
just-
around the state of the temple. Like, how long does it seem like it's been inactive? When was the last time I was here?
You were here a few months ago to discover it was inactive. It doesn't look like anything has changed since then.
You know, every
So I was here and it was already months ago and it was already
Mhm.
okay.
Already been abandoned. It's only about a 35 foot down into this little hill where you'll find the small shrine that exploded. That's all that's down below. There's no offshoots or anything. Up on the top, it's just a small area with the statue, the seating area, and the giant mural. Giant mural attacks.
Dermot, you think you could take a look around and see if you could find any like
Golem mural
passages
attacks
like you did at the last temple?
Mural golem.
the bear looks at you, and then you know every cartoon dog sniffing around looking for clues. That's Dermot
Yeah.
right now.
His nose is on the ground.
Nose
like,
on the ground.
butt in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Dermot, as you're sniffing around outside of the, you go through the inside, you go down below where the explosion happened. You sniff around on the inside. You start circling around the outside of the temple. When you get off on the right side, just in a small patch, you catch a scent that will send a tingle down your spine a bit, because it seems like that reminds you of you.
Am I visible to the other guys?
Yeah.
So they would, yeah, they would see, like, you know when dogs get scared and they have the mohawk go up?
Mhm.
That's exactly what Dermot's fur does.
After a short bit, you realize it's not actually your smell, but one that you haven't smelled in a long time.
Is that thing coming? What are you doing?
Dermot, everything okay?
Is there,
Very familiar.
I'm smelling it in this section. Like, is there anything else interesting about this section?
No, it's just up against this tree on the side of the hill.
Great.
So is this like an outdoor temple place? So I'm sort of understanding the scenario.
He made it outside of it, yeah. Okay.
You went outside, yeah.
There was
Up
nothing
against the
interesting
tree.
inside?
No, nothing interesting inside that you found.
Now you said there was this. Okay, so the fur goes back down and I continue my search.
Mhm.
Now you said there was a blown up statue. Is there a pedestal? Like
The,
where
the
was
statue's
sitting?
still standing upright on the pedestal.
Oh, it wasn't blown up?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
What was blown up was down below the shrine.
Oh.
Just a little altar with a few symbols on it.
And the
Busted loot.
So this statue is like right above that shrine down below? Or
Yeah.
There's not like anything secret below it.
Mm-mm.
I'll continue my search. If there's nothing, I'll just go back and.
You find nothing else of note?
Yeah. Can I communicate telepathically
With these?
with
Me.
Kel?
Yeah, with Kel, yeah.
I'll just tell them there's nothing. They don't detect. There's nothing. There's nothing that Ontario would be looking for.
There's something one of us is looking for?
There's something that I smelt that was familiar from my past.
What is it doing here?
Yeah, this makes sense. This is where he would be. In and around here.
Okay. Should we be concerned?
No, it's never a problem.
It's not a threat.
No.
And Dara's gonna go and pray by. You said there was a shrine or something, or
There's a statue of your goddess.
I send back to Dermot. We're going to check out the shrine.
she's gonna go over there and
And I go with Endara towards the shrine.
have a good praying.
Oh,
No.
What's the shrine look like right now? You said it was exploded?
The shrine down below, yeah. When the loot blew up. Took it
Okay.
out.
Was a make whole reverse any of this?
Yeah.
How much of it can I undo?
It's with that make hole, enough of it to put it all back together, yeah. There wasn't anything magical down here.
Okay, good. Well, if there was, I wouldn't know. Well, I guess I would know.
Give
'Cause-
me a
Yeah.
chain reaction.
yeah.
You would know.
So while she's praying, I'm going to, do that. How much does it take? How many charges?
Just your make your oh yeah, you gotta use it for each one. 3 charges will do everything.
Okay. So I do that. Repair it.
And our praise to our silent God. And thinks long, hard, and deep.
What was the previous information we gleaned about this place? It was underneath the mouth of song, right?
Oh, you mean what?
We got like one clue so far in
Mhm.
regards to this.
It was mentioned once, yeah. The only time the mouth of song was ever mentioned was in the ramblings of a dying girl.
Which dying girl was it?
Generica Normalson.
Right. Just need to be specific. You know, there's several.
Yeah.
Pretty much any NPC we meet is dead. Sorry, Lars. You've got to go.
He's one of the few, you know, and Grandpappy.
Yeah.
Jerts. Oh, different campaign.
Yeah, different. We're not good with NPCs.
I had nothing to do with that one, Steph. Actually, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you had a lot to do with that one.
I think that one was entirely you. You like went out of your way to kill him.
I would never have done such a thing. He had grenades for me.
I needed those grenades. Oh shit.
Right
Okay.
then.
So what's this riddle again? I'll wait till she's done praying and then I'll ask her.
Yeah. Okay. She continues. You can be done whenever you're done.
So, okay, once she's finished, she gets up and you repaired the
The shrine.
shrine.
Yeah.
She's kind of happy and sad to see that, you know. and says thank you, Kel.
No problem.
You always take such
anything?
good care of me.
Happen?
And Darren just shrugs.
Bill seems to be dead.
So, about that riddle. How does it go again?
I will recite it once again. And the dancer's motions have gone quite slack. Price must be paid to see Dark Maiden back. Seek ye out the mouth of song, stop the spider, don't tarry long. View the world with tearful eyes to cast aside the web of lies. A path you'll find deep in the spine, too long forgotten dwarven mind. Neath the ground they've gone to escape the stairs, to weather the storm with the sire of bears.
Any chance you can send that to me in Word so I can write it down?
Absolutely.
There's a couple things I need to analyze there.
Do I recognize any of the landmarks mentioned? Like the spine, I know is the mountain range.
The spine of the world.
Yeah,
you all figured that out.
Where
We got the spine, yeah.
Like, but there's talking about like stairs going into the spine. Like, does that make me think of the dwarven town or whatever?
No,
Okay.
it's not. It's not bringing up anything.
Ancient. There was a. Oh, that's what we got something about an ancient town or something, right?
You'd found you were going around searching to try to figure out different dwarven things. You found lots of abandoned mines in that area that were at least.
That's what it was. Mines. Okay.
So, what is that place called in the mountain? The dwarven city.
Up in that area, Gauntlebrim was the big one, or what are you thinking of?
No, I'm talking about the really big one.
Mithril Hall?
Yes, that's the one. Nothing makes me think of Mithril Hall or any of the runes near there?
No. Nothing's bringing that up.
I'll be doing like perimeter checking around.
Okay. Have we hit our hour mark?
Yeah, we're close. We could do a break.
Why don't we take a break quite quick while y'all try to figure that out? And then
all right.
Come back.
Give me a moment.
Okay, thanks for watching on Twitch. We'll be back in a few minutes. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and then you'll know when the next episode gets posted. And if you're really awesome, you'll hit that, or you'll leave us a comment because we love reading those. And we'll see you in a bit. Bye.